Hey, this is Ben Gallaher, and you're watching Strike TV.
Angela here with Strike TV. We've got another great artist lined up for you today. He's a triple threat. A triple threat. You know what that means? He's a singer, songwriter, a guitarist. The boy's got it all. Stone country recording artist, Ben Gallaher. How you doing?
Hey, Angela, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you, man. We've been wanting to sit down and talk to you for a while. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
You've surpassed like 27 million audio streams. You got nearly 400 social media followers, and like 238,000 Instagram alone following you. I mean, that's amazing. How's that feel?
I mean, it's social media is such an amazing tool to utilize because you can connect with people from all over,
Yeah.
it even if they, haven't seen you play live, but then they come see you play live after they followed you and saw your stuff on social. So it's a great tool. It's been a huge blessing to be able to connect with that many fans across the globe through the music. I mean, that's what country music has always been about, is connecting with people through a lyric and a melody. So it's been a big blessing, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely. Now the new EP Bullet, it's actually out now. It's a 5-track EP. So tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, so fired up that this EP is out there. Yeah, I feel like when you're making an EP, it's generally 4 to 6 songs. In this case, it's 5 songs. So you don't have the luxury of taking a listener through an emotional, roller coaster, a listening experience of 12 or 15 songs like a full-length record would.
Right.
But I feel like the EP covers a lot of ground, and there's everything from heartbreak to hope to perseverance to living life and unwinding. So, and I threw in a rock cover from the 80s, some Bryan Adams.
Ryan Adams, I love that.
Yeah, thank you. Ryan Adams is such an amazing singer, and we trying to do that justice. But no, I mean, I'm fired up about the EP, and the feedback we've gotten is fantastic. So I'm pumped that the listeners are digging it. As an artist, you play and write what you feel, and you hope that people connect with it. So it's been good.
So it's a little bit like Bullet, which is the second major release off the EP. And it's a little personal to you. Something to do about you wrote it for your wife.
I did. I mean, I have to say, Bullet is probably the most personal song that I've ever written. And yeah, I wrote it for my wife, Monica. We married for going on 8 years.
Wow.
And and then after I wrote the song, we had our firstborn, baby boy named River.
Oh.
And that song took on a whole new meaning after that. And if you've ever loved anybody at all,
Mhm.
you'll be able to relate to that song. And the hook is, I would take a bullet for you. I mean, and that's literally as well as metaphorically, you would do anything for the one or the ones that you love.
Oh yeah.
And so to see that reaction with people that have connected with that song has just been amazing. And they're thinking about the ones, that they love.
So what led you to music? Were you like, was it a parent? Was it an aunt, uncle, grandparent, a friend? How'd you get into the music?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's a total God thing. I started playing guitar when I was 6, and nobody in my family was musical at all. But my folks got me a guitar, and I just took to it. I mean, it sounds crazy to say, but it's the truth. Like from then on, I felt like this is what I'm supposed to do. And so
Wow.
it's been a lifelong journey. I mean, I had a couple lessons early on, but mostly self-taught, and it just fit me. I grew up on 90s country strictly, and then I didn't get into rock and roll until high school. Um, and I was just bit by the bug early on, and that's what I mean. It's such a God thing. I feel like I didn't have a choice. This was what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's a huge blessing because, not everybody,
No.
find that thing at such a young age. So, you know, it's been, yeah, a huge blessing to me and my family.
So kind of like almost like a Hunter Hayes thing. You know, he's out of Louisiana. He was like
Oh
five
yeah, he
years old.
started playing when he was,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, playing the accordion, and now he's like,
Hank Jr.
yeah, he's kind of like you know, you just whoop off and running, you gone, you know.
Yeah.
So let's see, let's talk about Stomp. It's it was the guitar riff that you did, and it generated like 36 million social views, and it inspired what, like 10,000 plus people to actually create a video with that music. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It was so crazy. That thing. So I wrote that guitar riff like 5 years prior to putting it out anywhere. And it kind of got away from me. I forgot about it. And then I stumbled back on it and I was like, oh man, this thing sounds pretty cool. And so I took a video and I didn't think anything of it. It was literally like it was on my phone, stripped down raw. And I posted it on Instagram and the caption was boot stomping because I was keeping time with my boot. And it's just, I thought it sounded cool, but I posted it and forgot about it. And then several days later, it's like 7 days later, my Instagram starts lighting up and it's just going, it's
Wow.
just completely blowing up. And there's these thousands of comments. There's like song title question mark. What's the song title? Well, at the time there was no song at all.
Oh
So
my gosh, really? Huh.
yeah, so I called my producers and I was like, we have to write this like now and strike while it's hot because all the new fans and existing fans
Yeah.
were digging it. So that first video went to like 8 million on Instagram, and so we wrote the song. We named it Stomp because it felt like it's pretty fitting for that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post this video again. Maybe I got lucky on like the algorithm or whatever. So I'm gonna post it again on Instagram now that the song's out and kind of tee it up that we're releasing it. And that one went to like 7 million. And every time it got posted, it just kept going and going. And what's so cool about music and wild to me is even a short piece of it's no lyric at all. It's just a riff. It was
Yeah.
21 seconds long, can impact a listener
Yeah.
and it can make that much of a difference. And it's just music. Like that's what blows my mind all the time
Exactly.
is it makes you feel something. And I'm glad it did. It changed a lot of things for me. So I was excited about that. And thanks to the fans for blowing it up because they're the ones that kept sharing it and sharing it and sharing it. It was so all organic. And you can't really script or prepare for something like that. It connected
Oh.
and I'm thankful for it.
And then you get a lot of praise too from some of the stars, I understand.
Yeah, Peter Frampton posted it. And I was like, the Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
As a guitar player, that was a pretty cool moment for me.
Yep, yep. So who are some of the artists that you've actually opened up for?
I toured with Leonard Skinner for quite some time, and
Nice.
that was an awesome experience. I remember one of the first times we were out with Skinner, I was standing side stage watching them do Sweet Home Alabama,
Mm,
and
mm.
I was like, I remember thinking to myself, man, how many times do you think these guys have played that song? They're got to be sick and tired of playing it by now.
You would
But here's the thing, you would never know it because they made it seem like that was the first time playing it.
right.
And it was so awesome to see the crowd and the fans, they paid a lot of money
Mm,
uh, to come to that show. And it's not just the tickets. Think about like hotel if you're traveling out of town. If you have kids, it's a babysitter, it's the travel, it's the food, it's the whole deal.
right.
And these guys put on a show and gave like every ounce of it back. And that was so inspiring to see guys that have been doing it for that long that are probably tired of playing the dun, 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 and they didn't phone in anything. It was unbelievable.
Right. And then you also kind of did something like, well, like Johnny Cash did. You did an actual prison tour about 10 years plus in Pennsylvania, some of the prisons there. What was that like?
wild.
Not
I
bad.
grew up in Pennsylvania, so I'm originally from there. And in 2011, a friend of mine that worked at the state prison said, "Hey, we're thinking about doing something different this year. You ever think about coming in and playing for the inmates?" And I was like, "No, I have not thought about that." But it did remind me of Johnny Cash. And I went in that first year, solo acoustic, 250 inmates in the bleachers in a gymnasium. And these, it's max security prison, so it's not county or anything. This is the real deal.
Right.
Uh, and you could hear a pin drop in there when I was playing. And that kind of spread naturally to all the other state prisons. And I started forming a tour. Every year, and I'd play all the state prisons in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And just the reaction I get from some of these guys that are, safe to say, probably in the lowest point,
Mhm.
in their life, in there doing time, and bring in some music and a little bit of light to those guys. I mean, they're in there for a reason, and they're doing their time. But to connect with people through music, it's so universal, no matter where you are in life. And I got to see that firsthand watching these guys connect with the song and then get a chance to talk to them afterwards. So
Wow.
it's wild.
I bet that was wild. And now you've got Craig on your side spreading your music now like crazy around the world. The music videos, we've got Bullet now. So we're pretty proud of playing that. We got your liner on that. Appreciate that. And tell us, okay, so who wrote Bullet?
So I wrote Bullet with
Yep.
Chris August, Kelly Lovelace, and Neil Thrasher.
Wow.
And um, and I knew when we were writing it, sometimes it's hard to tell, what the final product is going to be when
Mhm.
we're writing it with just an acoustic guitar or electric guitar. And then there's so many stages of the song where it goes from just recorded on your phone to then a demo version and then a full-blown master where you're recording the final product. And so the song kind of can do this as an evolution of a song. But I do distinctly remember when we were writing it that day, I had a feeling I was like, this is a special song, and they don't always come. I mean, we're writing songs. This is writers, artists. We're writing songs almost every day, and but the really special ones, those aren't written every day, and
Exactly.
so that's why I named the EP, after that song because it was special to me personally.
Yep.
Thought a lot of people could relate to it.
Good title. Yeah, we're proud to play it on Strike TV, which we're on Roku, Fire TV, watch us on the
Oh yeah.
website. And my husband's got a TexasBestCountry.com. And it's more than just Texas music. We play you on there, proud to play you and a lot of the other artists. It's great. We love music. Like you
Well,
said, music hits everybody, it hits the heart. It's we love it, you know.
Well, I can't tell you how appreciative I am for y'all's support and being the big platform that y'all are, and getting guys like, myself's music out there to new listeners. I mean, that's what it's about right there, and I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Tell everybody where they can catch your tour dates, your merch. I know the website. I know the social media. So what's the
Oh
website?
yeah, bengallaher.com. It's like Gallagher, but there's no second G. Gallaher, I gotta say it because a lot of people get it wrong. No, we're about to be on the road all summer long, and yeah, y'all follow me on socials and wherever you listen to your music.
Awesome, Ben. It's been a pleasure having you with us here at Strike TV. Thanks so much for taking time out, Ben Gallaher.
You got it. Hey, thank you so much, and looking forward to catching up with y'all again soon.
All right, thanks.